Good afternoon, all of you. Today we are going to discuss about a lens formula. We have already studied about lens formula in class 10, which was a relation giving between object distance u, image distance v, and focal length f. That was 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. Now, that is what we are going to derive today for a convex lens. First, let's see a convex lens. Here is a convex lens with optical center O. This convex lens has a focal length that is a small letter f here, and the principal focus is marked here f, and here also there is a principal focus, and this is 2f. You have an object that is AB. This is an object AB kept at a distance u from the center of the lens. Light from this object goes and it forms an image on the right side. So here IM stands for the image and AB as the object. So this is its object, its image distance. Image distance means the distance from the lens to the image, V. Here is a 2f. We have kept the object beyond 2f. Object is beyond 2f, which means image will be between f and 2f. So that is what your image is here. Now we have studied already how to get the image formation here. So we have considered two rays. One is a ray parallel to the principal axis after refraction passing through the principal focus. Second case passing through the optical center creating an image. This all we have already studied. Now what we are going to do here is we are going to find the relation 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So here what we need to do is let's take some triangles, triangle ABO and a triangle IMO. These are similar triangles because they make the same angle. They are similar triangles. For similar triangles, ratio of sides should be equal, which means if I take this side AB divided by this side IM, that should be equal to AO by IO. So this side by this side should be equal to this side by this side. That's a property of similar triangles. So from that I can write, just now we got AB by IM. Look at this again, AB divided by IM is equal to AO by IO. That is what written here as equation number 1. Similarly, we can have one more triangle, similar triangle. That is, look at here, triangle OPF, this triangle OPF, and a triangle IMF. They also share the same angle. They are also similar triangles. So from that also we can write, that is this side OP divided by this side IM is equal to this OF divided by IF. That is equation number 2. So consider the two equations, equation number 1 and 2. Equation 1 and 2. AB by IM is common in both, which means the RHS can be equated. So AO by IO is equal to OF by IF. So we get this equation, AO by IO is equal to OF by IF. That is equating equation number 1 and 2. Now let us check what is AO. AO is object distance u. As it is on the left side, we give it as a negative sign, minus u. Now IO is the image distance v. This is on the right side, so we will give it as a positive. Now there is a term OF. OF is focal length small letter f. That is positive as it is on the right side. OF is focal length f. There is one more term coming, that is IF. This term IF. IF is the distance between this principal focus to the image. This is IF. How we can write IF is, this full length is V and this length up to here is F. So remaining this length is V minus F. So this is a V minus F. So from here, this one alone you check. This distance IF is, the full length is V minus this length F. So V minus F we get. That's also positive. Substituting all those, we get a relation AO by IO is equal to OF by IF. We get minus U by V is equal to F by V minus F. Let us cross multiply this. Minus U into V minus F is equal to V into F. So cross multiplying and opening the bracket, minus U into V is equal to V plus VF is equal to, plus UF is equal to VF. Now keep this, bring this VF here and UV to the other side. As UV go to the right side, it become positive. VF, this comes to the left side, so VF minus UF minus VF. This comes to left side, this goes to the right side. Now this equation divided throughout by UVF. So here UV by UVF, UF by UVF and VF by UVF. So here only UV cancel, 1 by F comes. Here UF and UF cancel, 1 by V comes. Here UF and VF cancel, 1 by U comes. This is our length formula. The same can be calculated in terms of concave lens. Concave lens. So in concave lens, we know if we keep an object here, light goes and after this parallel light ray goes, and it's a diverging lens, so it gets diverged and goes. Second light ray passes through the optical center. These two rays do not meet, so we extend it and their meeting point comes here. So this is the place where image is formed. So that you have already studied in ray diagram. So one light ray diverges, second light ray passes through the optical center. Extend this diverged ray, that gives you image. So AB is object, IM is image here also. Now we consider the triangle ABO and IMO. These two have the same angle, this angle. This triangle IMO and this big triangle ABO share the same angle. That as they share the same angle, we can write their sides. AB divided by IM is equal to AO divided by IO, AO by IO. Similarly, there is another triangle OPF. This outer triangle OPF, and triangle IMF. This is also sharing the same angle, this angle. So this big triangle and this small triangle are similar. So their ratio, that is OP, this side OP divided by IM, heights OP by IM is equal to OF. this length divided by this length IF. So those two equations we take, the first equation and the second equations we write from the two triangles like previously. Then we get AO by IO is equal to OF by IF. As in the previous case, AO is object distance minus U, and IO is image distance. IO is image distance, but this time this is also negative because it's on the left side. So this is V, but it is also negative. This length is V, image distance, that's also negative. Then OF, this OF, considering the sign, that is also negative. Focal length it is. Then comes IF. IF is this difference, that is minus V minus F. So that all substituted here. Minus V by minus U is equal to minus F by minus F plus V it comes. Again, like in the previous case, cross multiply, divide it with the UVF, you get the same equation.